Hey, what's going on? Antonio Thompson here. We should be live in the group. Let me go ahead and open up my phone so I can see that we are live. Simple strategy for Facebook ads, biggest mistake people make. Happy Monday, everybody. If you're just hopping on, definitely come out and say what's up. I'll give you a quick shout out on this live here. Biggest Facebook ad mistake most people make. If you're just hopping on, definitely come out and say what's up. Where is I don't see MLSP on my phone anymore. That's weird. I can't see comments. Let's see. Where can I see comments? Let me go. Can you guys hear me, see me? Let me. Awesome. Good morning, Crystal. How are ya? Okay, now I can see comments on the app here. Sweet. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. What's up, Val? Brooklyn, I can see comments. Cynthia, hey, how are ya? Awesome. Short call this morning. Very simple, straight to the point. But I'm curious, any takeaways, thoughts about Facebook ads? Anyone running Facebook ads currently? I'm going to share with you a couple of things that I've been doing, things that have been working fairly well, and then also give you, as I mentioned before on the call, a simple framework if you would like to get started with Facebook ads. But the biggest mistake that people make when it comes to running Facebook ads, as I mentioned, this is something you have to test. However, what I've seen is that ads look like ads. And so what will make you stand out or help you stand out from your competition and from other marketers and have more engagement, likes, comments, shares, and also sales is creating ads that are native to the platform. They sound like it's coming from a friend versus a marketer, and you actually are talking to the transformation that what you're offering is going to have on that individual. Hey, Mark, what's going on from Philly? Shannon says she's wanting to start. Awesome. Cool. Questions about what I shared on the call? Hey, Yolanda, how are you? Good morning, Baxter. Cool. I'm just seeing the comments roll in. But in this, as I mentioned on the call, in this environment that we're in, I want to start. Cool. I'm going to give you exactly what you can do to get started very easily. In this global pandemic and economic potential crisis for some, right? Facebook ad costs are down. So there's a lot of opportunity here. And this would be the time, I would say, to start putting a little investment into Facebook advertising, right? Whether it's simply getting your message out there to your people, right? Your tribe, people that you want to connect with, not trying to sell anything, but just getting your message out there to them is a great way to get started. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to share my iPad here in just a second. I'm going to show you what I would recommend you do just to getting started with Facebook ads if you're just brand new. Before I do that, there are some things that you should know about Facebook ads. One, you need to have a business page, right? So Facebook ads can't be run from a personal page. You need a business page. And secondly, before you even go into the ad platform, you want to have a clear idea of the person, like I said in the call, your ideal customer that you're looking to connect with. Because one of the other biggest mistakes people make on top of their ads looking like ads is that they're not very clear about who they are looking for, who they want to connect with, who they want to work with. And we talk about this a lot in the community here, right? Being clear about your audience, right? So yes, you may want to target, people who are your business may be available, or everyone needs what you have. Everyone needs your weight loss product, but if you're talking to every single person, right, in the world, your message isn't going to resonate with most people, right? You need to be very clear about who actually do you want to help, right? Do you want to help, moms? Do you want to help, college students? Do you want to help seniors? Do you want to help, network marketers who also like to fish, right? Because that's an affinity there, right? So you need to be very clear about who it is you want to connect with, because Facebook will place your ad directly in front of those people. If you have a wide audience, it can be a little bit harder for Facebook to get very targeted on who you're looking for. So business page, you need to know who you are looking for. Okay. So before I go into actually the strategy, I want to show you some of the ads that have ads, but kind of posts that I've been working on and have been doing fairly well. Let me just go to Google Chrome here. And this is something that I posted a while ago, but and I don't want to call it a story ad because it does tell a story, but it's just like I was just writing something. And actually I was walking down the street. Here's the deal with this particular post. I was walking down the street I was coming from the post office because I had a package, which was that was from a while ago. But I was walking down the street and I was like, maybe I can write something, a cool post that could present something of value and also get people to take some action, which is check out a product, right? And so I just wrote this while I was walking, right? I didn't write it while I was walking on my phone. I actually took some notes in my phone and then took this picture and just came home and wrote this out. But you can see, I don't even think I ran this as an ad yet, but 20 engagements, 3 comments, 1 share. And this was on my business page. So we know that business pages, in order for you to get engagement, you typically have to pay for it. Another post, and this is another idea too, when it comes to running ads, thinking about how you can leverage trends, right? So yes, creating posts that don't look like ads, but also seeing, okay, what's going on in the current environment in the world, or pop culture, and how can I leverage that for engagement, bringing people to me. And you're gonna laugh at this one. Maybe some people find it funny, others don't. That's totally cool. But this ad here, this was actually an ad. Let me make this bigger. That I was playing off of Tiger King. You may have saw it. But it's a very short ad, but it just says, hey Alejandro, it says if you're trying to attract quality people to you using social media, having a profile picture like this probably won't do it, right? So I'm playing off of something that's in culture and inviting people to say, hey, if your profile looks like this, you may have trouble engaging and connecting with people. To help you out a bit, I've got a free cheat sheet that's an MLSP that teach you how to turn your profile into a lead generating and sales converting machine. Grab it now because it's hot like Tiger King and may not be available for free forever, right? So 286 reactions, 95 comments, 24 shares. Again, you're gonna get people who are you're gonna get negative comments, which is cool, and I reply to them, right? Clown, what are you trying to sell? Interested, right? So I told her what to do. And so you get people commenting and engaging, and that's kind of the goal. So you can leverage events that are happening in real life. You could, think about how you can make your ads more personal, but definitely utilizing those 2 strategies can certainly help you create ads that are effective. So let's go ahead and look at any questions before I go into like what I would do if I was just getting started with Facebook ads. And I'll share the simple framework that you can utilize and then tell you exactly what to do. Let me go ahead and yeah, definitely, Lewis. It definitely works. So this is a simple, I think I've shared this before, but I'll share it again. It's a 3-step Facebook ad framework, right? And oops, I can't. Let me zoom out a bit. Yep. So the first part of this is going to be, and I'm going to recommend video, right? The first part is going to be a video. Or you can do a post, but I totally recommend video. That's your first Facebook ad. And what you're going to do is create a 1 to 2 minute, no more than 2 minute video that provides some kind of value to your audience, right? So it could be, let's say you're in a weight loss niche, right? And, you're going to share 3 tips to losing, 5 pounds this week, right? It could be three foods you should eat or 3 meals to make. It could be 3 exercises to do, but sharing 3 tips that provides value to your audience. That's it, right? It could be, if you're targeting people who are looking for marketing help, and the strategy that you're very good at is, let's say, Facebook groups. So 3 ways to leverage Facebook groups to generate leads for your business. Boom, value. It could be, it could be financial tips. It could be insurance tips. It could be, buying real estate. Whatever it is, share some value with your audience and turn that into a video ad. And what you're going to do is take that ad and run that ad for video views, right? To get video views, people to watch the video, run that ad to your target audience. And what I would do here, if you're talking about budget, right, I would start out by $5 a day. Just do that for 30 days, right? That's it. You can't see my screen. Do that for 30 days. That's it. Right? Running a video ad, sharing some tips, right? 3 tips, value. Run that ad for 30 days. You'll spend $150, right? In that time frame, though, what you're doing is building up people who are interested in what you're talking about, right? You're building up what's called custom audiences, right? People who watch your videos are now have the ability to run other ads to them, and it won't seem like you are a stranger. Because here's what most people do. Most people, and this does work, right? And I'm not saying it's not effective, but wouldn't it be not much easier? Isn't it more likely that you're going to buy from someone that you already have some kind of rapport with, relationship before, right? If you saw a video of mine and you loved it, you liked it, you watched the entire thing, and then you saw something that offered a lead magnet or some kind of product, you're more likely to take action on it because you actually know me. How many times have you seen an ad in your newsfeed and you're like, why the heck am I seeing that? I don't know who this person is. Let me know in the comments. How many times have you seen an ad in your newsfeed and you're like, why am I seeing this stuff here? I don't know who this person is. You may glance at it as a marketer, you may look at it, you may save it, you may engage with it, but the average person is going to say, why am I seeing this? And most likely they will hide it. The average person, right? So if you can enter someone's world without asking them to do anything, like give you their name and email or buy something off the bat, you're more likely to keep them in your world and present them an offer later on that they're going to be receptive to. Okay, so simple. Create a video or a post. You can do that, but I definitely would highly recommend a video. Create a video no more than 2 minutes long so that you can run it on Facebook and Instagram. Run it as a video views ad, right? And then target your ideal customer, right? target the people that you want to connect with. If it's moms who are in network marketing, target moms who are in network marketing. If it's seniors who are looking for insurance, target seniors looking for insurance. If it's entrepreneurs who follow Gary Vaynerchuk, target them, right? That way you're taking that large pool of audience, and those who are watching the video, engaging with the video, watching it for its entire duration, you now have the opportunity in the future to run other ads to them to take another step closer to you. Boom, that's it, Sarah. Right? So going back to the iPad. All right, so this is the next step, right? So you ran this video ad for 30 days. Ideally, you built up a decent size audience, right? Custom audience, people who've watched majority of the video. And then what you do is you take a lead magnet, right? That's congruent with what you talked about in the video. And then you run a lead magnet ad, which is it's still a Facebook ad, but it's going to be a conversion ad. And now you're taking that conversion ad and running that to people who watch the video. And again, you can spend, if you do this over, let's say, a 7-day period, right? Run this campaign for 7 days or more. It's totally up to you, but I'll say 7 days. Spend $10 a day on that. That's $70. Then those who obviously opt in for your lead magnet, you want to get them to a next step, which is either to buy something from you, jump on a call with you, contact you in Messenger. From there, this is where you sell, right? That's going to be either, what do we call here? Phone call, Zoom, could be a webinar, right? Could be Messenger, right? We get them to Messenger conversation. It could be a product, right? That you just offer to them in an ad, right? But the video is the starting point, right? The video is warming people up. The lead magnet, you're taking people who are warm and getting them to take more action with you, which is to give you their name and email. Those who connect with you through the lead magnet, right? They go through your offer, they go through your piece of value, the lead magnet you share, and then you get them to the next step, which is to offer them something for sale. Whether it's you getting them a phone call, whether you are doing a Zoom with them, whether you're hosting a webinar, you're getting one on a webinar, whether you are doing a Messenger conversation, or you're directing them directly to a Messenger conversation. And the thing about this process here, as you go through this, right, from Facebook ad to lead magnet to actual sales conversion, what it's going to cost you is going to be less in terms of ad dollars, right? Because you spend a lot of money up on the front end to build up your audience, right? For instance, let's say, okay, we spend $150 to build up an audience. We then get down to the lead magnet. Let's say we spend $70, and then we get down to, the actual conversion. The audiences get smaller too. Let's say we spend $30, right? So in total, we spent $250. Here we had an audience. I'm just going to do some simple math. Here we might have an audience of 1 million, right? That we show that video to. Of that 1 million, let's say 1,000. I'm making smaller. 1,000 actually opt in, right, to your lead magnet. From that, now you're targeting, let's say, 100 people, right, with your main offer. So it's really just numbers, but like you got to build that audience in the beginning up front, spend more money there, and then as you go through the various steps from the lead magnet to the actual conversion piece where you're selling, the size of the audience decreases, as does your budget as well for the most part. Okay? I hope that was clear and made sense. But what I wanted to say is the easiest way to get started with Facebook ads today is to create a video, 2 minutes or less, run that as a video views ad to your ideal customer. That's it. Because now, people are looking for help. They're looking for, tips. They're looking for guidance. Now is the best time to put your brand and message out there to your audience, and it's probably the cheapest it's ever going to be. All right, questions. Was that helpful? Definitely register for Wednesday's webinar with Stacy. The challenge is coming up. It's going to be a good one. So in conclusion, in short, right, Facebook ads that are native to the platform, Facebook ads that are, that flow with what's happening already on the platform, tend to perform well than other types of ads that look like ads. As I said before, I have clients that are running ads that look like ads, and they're doing very well. So again, you have to test. But I think for the businesses that we're part of, people want to connect with an individual and connect with people who are real and authentic and like not immediately trying to sell them something. And so I think it's important that we create ads that are feel like they're coming from a friend, touch on the transformation that what we have to offer is going to help them, right? And that's how you're going to, one, be able to create ads that are, say, successful, but are more effective, right? Cost-wise, engagement-wise. And then secondly, building up, as you get started with Facebook ads, building up this audience of people through a video that provides value is going to be very helpful to you down the road. Because let's say you just, for the next, 30, 90 days, I'll say 30 days, next 30 days, all you're doing is pumping out valuable content. And every week you have a new video that you're sharing with your audience. And every week you're boosting it for $5, right? You're running a video, use that for $5. Right now, in 30 days, you have 4 videos that are, this is just an example, right? You can do one video, that's totally cool. But let's say you did a video every week, and every week you boost that video for $5, right? Now you have four assets that are working for you, that have worked for you to build your audience. And now when it comes time for you to present an offer, a lead magnet, a webinar or something, that's your people. That's the people you want to go to. And your cost is going to be dramatically less in comparison to what you would spend to target a person that doesn't know you. Right? When you target people who are cold, who have no connection to you, who are unaware of you, typically your cost can be much higher. We're talking, $3, $4, $5 or more, right? Per lead. Now that might be cool with you if you are selling something that's, several $1,000s or whatever, right? And you know your numbers, right? You know what it's going to cost for you to acquire a customer, and you make that profit up. For most of us, right, we want to keep our lead costs down so that we have more money to spend to actually convert them into customers, whether it's getting them on the phone call or selling on a webinar, right? So the best approach for us, I believe, is to build up those audiences of people who know us. So starting with video, and then running your offers, your lead magnets and stuff to that audience, where you can get lead costs for like $1, a couple cents. Like I'm seeing clients that are getting lead costs at like 80 cents, 70 cents, $1 and some change, right? So that's how you do that. Videos, and then retarget those people with lead magnets down the road. But your focus, if you're just concerned with ads, your focus is going to be a video ad. She was asking, if you want to do a 2-minute video for the MLSP challenge, what content should I make sure I include? So you want to get people into the MLSP challenge for Go For Yes, the Go For Yes challenge. Share a tip on have you gone through, she's a challenge, have you gone through her Go For Yes challenge before? If you had, share a tip for how you can go for yes, right? What's one thing that you can share that can help someone instead of going for no, right? Reframing their mindset, reframing their approach to think, go for yes. What did you learn, right? Teach something that you learned. That's the interesting thing about education, right? Nothing's really new. It's just your perspective on what you've learned, right? So we all have things that we know, and there are people that know the same thing. The delivery is different, right? So for example, I teach Facebook ads. I run Facebook ads. So does Jesse, and he runs MLSP's ads, right? Jesse Jameson, right? But the way we deliver information is different. We can both be saying the same thing, but you might receive it differently from me versus Jesse, or vice versa, right? So if you've gone through something and you learn something, right? For example, through the Go for Yes challenge, some people may have not gotten it when Stacy taught it, but when Sheila teaches it, some people will get it, right? So in everything you do and everything you learn, think about how you can reteach it in your own way that makes sense for other people, because people are going to resonate with you based off of how you communicate it, and they really get it. So we all have, knowledge and skills that we've learned from other places. I didn't make this up. I didn't discover Facebook ads, right? I just put my own spin on how I teach it, or the way I educate is different than the way other people educate, right? So think about, we all have skills, we all have education, we have knowledge. What can you teach someone that you learned in that challenge that's going to resonate with them? How can you simplify it? How can you make it more accessible? How can you add something new to it that you tested and learned, right? Maybe there's a piece in the Go for Yes challenge that you did it that way, the way she laid it out, but then you added one tweak to it and you got a result. Right now you have created something not necessarily new, but a new variation on what was taught. Hope that makes sense. What's up, Ryan? Cool beans. Any last minute questions before we wrap up? Go ahead and register for Wednesday's webinar. Don't forget, tonight is the new member orientation if you are new to the community here. Awesome. Cool. So I'm going to wrap this up. Hope this was helpful, and thank you, Ursula. She says, when you talk, everything sounds so easy. Thank you. That's my difference, right? I personally believe that everything is learnable, and if that's a word, learnable and accessible and easy. And so I try to map it out so that it's easy to understand and it makes sense for everyone, and it's accessible. So thank you for that. You absolutely are spot on. But yeah, so Facebook ads can be done well if you think about what it is your audience is looking for, making sure your ads are speaking as if they're coming from a friend, and you highlight the transformation that is going to occur when they connect with you. So your assignment, if you choose to accept, is to create a video, 2-minute video, something that you learned in the Go for Yes challenge or some other educational material, and run a video ad to it for $5. See what happens. And remember the mindset piece I talked about in the beginning, right? Go in it with the mindset that you're testing, right? You're not going to hit a home run on your first Facebook ad. The Facebook ad fairy is not going to, come and sprinkle money into your bank account right away. It's not going to happen. So understand that you're testing, understand that you're collecting data, you're testing, what may or may not work. And when you approach it from that mindset, you're more likely to stick with it and really see the fruits of your labor, because you've invested that time and that resource into actually learning it and testing and trying and finding what actually works and what doesn't work. So have an awesome and amazing start to the week. I will see you all in the group and online. Feel free to tag me if you have any questions about anything I talked about, but make it a great week, and I'll see you all later. Peace. Question. When you do the video, is there a place when setting up the ad that says add video link? So you should upload the video to Facebook directly. Okay? Don't grab a link from YouTube and put it on Facebook. Upload the video directly to Facebook. And then you can either boost the post directly from the page and go for video views, or you can do it in the ads manager, but upload the video directly to Facebook. All right. Tag me if you have questions about that on this post here, and I'll get to it. Okay. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.